Hello everybody, Socal Thero here, welcoming you back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be checking out a few of the cool new additions to American Truck Simulator. They seem to be coming out back to back, which is awesome. I really thank SCS for doing that. We are actually over here. Where are we? We're in Salem. I believe this is still considered Salem. Yeah, we're in Salem, Oregon. And we have to go up to Yakima, Washington. And obviously we have some logging equipment on the back here. Another obvious thing is we have the new Mack Anthem that SCS recently added to this game. It took me a few days before I could get it working because I had the mod version in that I had to remove and a few other mods I had to remove to get it to work. So here's to hoping that it works, because I've only been to California and Oregon with it, so I don't know if it'll have any problems going up to Washington. We're going to go ahead and get inside here. It does sound loud still, and that is because the windows are down, but the truck is off. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here and let you guys hear it. Actually, we'll do it from the outside. Let you guys hear it this way. It's a good sounding truck, that's for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and put our windows up just because this is it's a pretty noisy area. So we got the right and there's the left, and as you can see, it starts to quiet up when you roll those windows up. So we're gonna go ahead and head out on the road here. It has been a little while since I played some American Truck Simulator, so I may be a little rusty. The road to get in on here is pretty treacherous too, to say the least. So we're going to be doing a lot of work for... Oh, we're stuck on something already. What are we stuck on? Let's take a look here and see. What is... Oh, wow, is the trailer bottoming out? Oh, it is. Okay. Let's back up for a second. Apparently it doesn't like where that is at. There's just too much dirt. Let's try to go to the right more. Yeah, that's a long trailer. It did not like that. Okay, well, now we're back on the road. Holy cow, be careful with the logs, dude. So this is probably not the paint job that I would be taking down a dirt road and letting get scratched up, or driving down pick up a trailer at a logging yard, but I just couldn't help myself. It just looks so cool, and it's one of the default ones that comes with the truck, just with a few minor edits by me. I'll get out here so you can see it some more, but yeah, just look at that thing. It's a great looking truck, a great looking paint job. And I wanted to do a day cab version first to kind of get that utility worker like feel going with it. Obviously with this paint job it kind of deters from that, but just kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit, do a little bit of both. Oh man, this road is treacherous. Oh, I gotta put a lot into my wheel here just to keep it going. I'm not even giving it any gas right now. We're just letting momentum and gravity take us down the hill, which we might have to start braking here soon. Let's see. I do apologize if there's any feedback from my wheel coming through the mic. My mic has to sit pretty close to my steering wheel, and the road is... Now we can apply some brake. There we go. The road is not exactly a nice paved road like what we're getting out to here. Ah, there we go. We seem to be doing pretty good. Roll down the window a little bit, let you hear the road noise. There we go. SCS knocked it out of the park with this 1.37 update. It is so amazing to, like, especially when you're wearing a headset with surround sound and you can actually tell which window is down in each ear. That is really cool. We're getting kind of fast here. We'll slow it down a bit. And we'll just let it coast. Pretty desolate road right now. It's a beautiful day up here in Salem, Oregon. I must say, it's not a cloud in the sky. Just coasting down right now. Alright. Now we can apply some gas. So yeah, they did a great job with this update. There's so much little things that you never thought of that they put in that just improve it that much more. It's just unbelievable with the sound update. It feels so true to life now. Especially with the windows. That's probably my favorite feature right there. I'll try to make this light. Remember, we got a longer trailer. There we go. But yeah, it's amazing with this sound. To be honest, when I was trying to get the Mack Anthem to work, I did do a run just to enjoy the 1.37 update, and I crashed probably at least 3 or 4 times into other vehicles because I was playing with the windows so much. But it's a lot of fun, needless to say. I just need to work on the key mapping for him, because right now I have it set to numpad, so 4 is down on the left and numpad 1 is up, and then on the right it's 6 is down and 1 is up. I probably want to flip those to where up is up and down is down. Come on, F-150, let's go. Thank you. I want to make the light too. And my trailer. And the guy behind me probably does too. Dip over here into the right lane. So naturally, with any new update, I had to wait a little bit because I had to get my mods working for it. And then after I waited a day or two and I noticed that I was still crashing, and it was mainly when I go to the Mack dealership, I was like, why the hell do I keep crashing? And sure enough, I looked, I still had the modded Mack Anthem in my game, and I also still had my custom livery that Ornery made for me that I did a few episodes back. So I had to take those out in order to get it to work again. But after I took those out, and then I took out the Mack R, it seemed to be just fine after that. At least so far. I haven't tried any other trucks yet. This is the first time I'm testing the game, basically, other than just a quick little minor run from like Sacramento to somewhere else, just so I could find a Mack dealership too. Although I apparently discovered one up here in Oregon somewhere, so it wasn't too bad. See here, let's get on over here. There we go. So with this truck, I guess I could go ahead and list some of the pros and cons I see with it. And since I like to eat my veggies first, because I don't like veggies, we'll do the cons first. One of the cons to this vehicle, and it's probably and to be honest, it's really the only one I've seen so far that I dislike. And it's probably true to the real life one, so I can't really harp on it too much for just the accuracy, is the mirrors. Like the mirrors, if you don't have a track IR and you're using a keyboard, that is going to be a nightmare right there in first person to try to get that to work. So I feel sorry for people in advance that don't have a track IR. I would highly recommend it for this game, just not only for that though, but for the experience. It just makes it so much easier to move your head around like that, to be able to see everything. So I would, if you haven't gotten one, I would definitely save up and get one, because it is well worth it if you're going to play a lot of American Truck Sim. But that's really the only gripe that I had about this truck so far anyways. I haven't gotten a lot of time behind the wheel yet on it to see how it does, but we'll get a lot of episodes in with a lot of driving in it. Maybe I'll do a stream or two driving it too. But it's definitely a nice truck, and it's a fun truck to drive. Looks like we're going for a change here. We'll do the Jake brake so you guys can hear that. Oh, I'm gonna actually have to apply some brake. Oh, Jake brake's a little meh, but to be fair, this is a newer truck, so, or like a newer model year truck. That kind of makes some sense. They're probably going towards less noise, less obnoxiousness for people nearby, so I kind of get that. I'll do 51 here. Actually, we'll bump it up a little bit here. We can. It's a heavy payload to try to tow and accelerate through. So as you can hear, I still have my cough. Just, it's never going away. Just allergies are killing me. It is what it is. I just have to live with it, I guess. But going back to the truck though, pros with the truck. Let's see, how far do we got? Okay, yeah, we got plenty of time. So there's a lot of pros with this truck. One is, over the modded version, there is so much detail added to it. There's a lot of new paint jobs. There's, oh, a cop. There's a lot of new paint jobs that come with it, so you have a great choice. You can change them to whatever you want to, at least most of them anyways. There's a lot of different colors. I was debating on this one and a different one that is pretty much like America's truck. But I was like, yeah, I'll do that another time. Then there's a lot of options, like a lot of mods to it, and I don't know if this is just with the mod that I have for the additions to my truck, like the dashboard, like the stuff like over there and whatnot, but it doesn't come with a navigation, which kind of was shocking. I didn't see one in the dash, and I think SCS has had a navigation in every single truck that they released, so I was a little surprised by that. I had to stop at the repair facility and do an upgrade and put this TomTom one in instead. And it's a little awkward because it's in a different place. I'm used to looking like this to the right at it, but over to the left I guess is different and okay. Well, I'll take some getting used to. I'll definitely have a hard time switching from truck to truck for doing different episodes, having to look this way then this way and all over the place for it. I didn't look in the sleeper cab to see the detail, but the detail in the day cab version here, as long as I'm on a straightaway here and not about to drive off the road or into somebody, looks pretty good. It's not much to see. Yeah, I was afraid I was gonna hit somebody there. I had to quickly look. Sorry if that wasn't a long enough time for you guys to enjoy. There we go. And then I'm gonna get around this bend. This looks like a straightaway coming up here, or at least a good decent amount. Yeah, right here. I'm gonna grab a screenshot and then I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I got my screenshot. It came out pretty good. I may take a few more, who knows. This is just such a great looking truck. Looking at that paint job. Here it is again. Just, it looks so good. I don't want to crash though at the same time, so I gotta get back in here. If you guys didn't know, this is one of my favorite trucks. Since I've started doing American Truck Sim and looking at different trucks and checking out, like kind of getting a fandom to them, I guess you can call it. I'm not totally 100% sure, but the Mack Anthem is definitely one of my favorite ones. Up there with a Freightliner too. Honestly, if SCS had a Freightliner that they put in here, it'd probably be game over. They'd just have everything and it'd be done. They just have to get the different trims, or different models, I guess. I'm a little surprised, speaking of trucks, I'm a little surprised that with ATS they don't transfer some of the trucks over to American Truck Sim. Granted, I know a lot of them aren't actually in the States, so you wouldn't see any on the road, but I guess for like a few people that I'd like to see or have a lot of variety of different trucks, because I mean a lot of people were making American trucks mods and using them in ETS too when they couldn't get American trucks in there, so kind of makes some sense. I don't know which lane I'm supposed to be in. I think I'm supposed to be in the right lane. Oh, and I just hit a vehicle. Oh, sorry, dude. Didn't see you there. That's my bad. I looked, but I didn't catch it, and of course I'm gonna miss the light because of that. Let's make sure they're okay. Yep, they're moving again. Okay. Must not have been too bad. I must have hit him with the trailer. Oh, let's go ahead and let our parking brake out so we can get going again when it's green. But yeah, I had a lot of accidents like that when I was playing with the windows. Speaking of which, you just hear the traffic more. What's cool too is they have a few different modes. So like you could just press it once and it'll just auto roll down. You press it once to auto roll it back up, and then the other thing you could do is just press it and hold it, and then it'll stop where you want it when you let it go. So that's pretty neat. If you wanted to crack your window, you could do that. I haven't done a run yet in like different kind of weather, like if it was raining, so it'd be pretty interesting to see how the rain sounds in the game when you roll the windows up and down, which would be pretty neat. If they could add like the little rain guards that they put around the windows too, so if you wanted to roll your window down even though it was raining outside so it doesn't splash in here, that'd be a pretty cool little mod too, little feature to add. Then again, in this game it probably won't rain inside your truck, so it's no big deal, but just for that little added bit of realism, it'd be kind of cool. So mods wise, I'm still using all of my same mods that I've used in the past. The only difference is I don't have the Mack RN right now, just because I'm not sure if it's working or not with the new Mack update. And I don't have my Mack Anthem mod because I don't need it anymore, which is a little bit of a bummer to the guy that made that, because he did a great job with it and probably put a lot of work into it, but now that SES has this one, it's just not needed anymore. Oh man, check that view out. That is, oh, that is great looking. Look at that over there. Just look at it. It looks so amazing. All right, get back in our seat here. We're going over the line. State Park, next right. Okay. We're not going there, although I wish we could. That'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to hug this side of the road because there's no traffic right now. We're in a longer trailer. I'm still trying to give it a lot of gas too, because I know I'm going to be climbing here. What's that say? Oh, we're entering Washington. Right on. We just hit Washington. So no crash yet. That's pretty good. We're turning left up here. Gotta be a hell of a hill to climb in a truck. There's nobody around. We're gonna well, I guess we came to a stop. We didn't really cali roll it. Nobody here anyways, just in case. Just one car behind me, the one I hit earlier. There's something else I noticed too with the update, and maybe it's been there for a while and I just haven't noticed it until recently, but usually when I try to get to a run, I observe no laws. Like I completely remove the whole simulator factor, and I'm just like, I'm doing 90 down a freeway, bobtailing it, trying to get to where I'm trying to go, running lights and whatnot. If I saw correctly, I think the fine system has been changed to where it's not just a if you're caught speeding you get a fine for X amount. I think they actually, based on how fast you're going, they charge you even more, which is pretty neat. And the reason I say this is because when I was driving, I noticed, oh, I gotta pull into a way station here. I noticed that when I was passing a cop, oh, this is weird. I don't think I've ever been to this one, even though it says I have. I get way over here. I'll tell you guys here in a sec. I'm just trying to concentrate, make sure I don't hit a car, and make sure I can figure out where it is. Yeah, I get it. They're expecting delivery soon. I'm trying to get to a way station, and then I'll get it to them. Here comes the music to tell me that I'm running late. Yeah, we're trying to get it there. Don't worry. Alright, there we go. We passed. How far out are we? Let's see. 54 minutes, so we'll be there on time. We're fine. But yeah, I noticed the fine system has changed. When I got my fine, said I was doing plus 43. I was like, okay, so it's actually recording how fast I'm going. It's not just saying speeding ticket. And then I noticed the fine was $2,500. I was like, holy, what? You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna cut that corner kind of hard. I hopefully didn't take out that sign. So I was like, wow, you really got to be careful now with the fines too. I mean, it's not just $1,000 speeding ticket or whatever anymore. They actually, they'll nail you if you're going really, really fast, which is great. That is so cool that it's come this far since this game originally came out. Before it was just anything like 5 or 4 over, you were hit with the fine. It was instant, like $1,000 or whatever, and it was like, ugh. Now it's if you're driving pretty reckless, they'll really get you. But I haven't gotten a ticket yet where I was doing like 6 or 7 over to look and see. That probably won't be as bad, but we'll see. I know I'll get one sooner or later. I won't be paying attention and I'll get a fine for it. Oh, this open country out here. This is so nice looking. Try not to hit this truck as we're going through it. See my air freshener up there wiggling and waggling while I do this. I am speeding now, but I'm just trying to make up some time to get this delivery to where it needs to go. I mean, we're doing 73 and a 55. That's actually really speeding. Let's slow it down, especially since we're practically there. We have a loop we have to go around, which will be pretty dangerous at high speeds. It's saying even to take it at 25. We'll kick it down here to at least 37, 35 to get around it. We're gonna aim to the left here, so that way there's plenty of clearance for the trailer. Ooh, there we go. That's what happens. You turn and look, and then that happens. Alright, we're trying to go straight. Oh, this is not the right way. Oh my god. Sorry, dude. That is totally my fault. I got lost on the road. This has got to be some of the worst driving I've ever done before in this game. I've never done that where I go off on an on-ramp or anything like that. I miss exits. That's a given. Doing something like that though, oh man. In my defense though, it was pretty weird looking. Actually, I think I need to stay in this lane. I think it just turns straight off the road. Alright, that puts you on the highway there, towards where I went and almost killed somebody. Luckily we didn't kill nobody, so that's the good news with it. RV sales place there. Biogen. Pioneers in neuroscience. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, yummy restaurant over there. Classic yummies. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be turning left here. This is gonna be tough. Like I said, it's been a while since I played ATS. There we go. Alright, we are rolling up here now to the rail export. Hopefully it doesn't require such a drastic drop off. Let's see. Where do you need it? Oh, it's kind of is drastic. Okay. Oh, it's between 2 trailers. Nothing like dusting the rust off with a really hard drop off. So let's go this way. All right. There we go. Hopefully swung out wide enough for this. And you may hear my steering wheel because I got it cranked over as hard as I can. Oh, this is going to be close. I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss it, but we'll see. No, we're clearing it. Jeez, how close are we over there? Damn, that is close. Alright, let's put that park brake. Let's kill the engine. Let's get out and take a look. Wow, that is not bad for being rusty. You gotta give me some props for after hitting a car and driving the wrong way on the road. Let's go ahead and detach this so we can get this dropped off here. Cool, so we drove 246 miles. Took us 6 hours, 53 minutes to do it. We made $18,857 and we got 675 XP, so that is not too shabby. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. Until next time, take care.